Matching the old pulsar today. He's a raised old pulsar one indeed. Pretty badass, isn't it? Gotta bring out the old OG. Nice collection. What's your favourite? I wouldn't say it's like my kids, but I love them equally. I definitely have some favourites. Leaving one of them out. Speak of the devil. At the moment, and it does change quite regularly because different mice come out. But at the moment, I quite like the Extrafy M8. Loving that one. I like the. I'm going to Extrafy fan. I like the Extrafy M42 wireless. I always like the G Pro Superlight, but it has to be modded. I actually quite like the new XMW 2. And I like the Lamzo Atlantis, which I can't find because I like it that much. I've put it somewhere safe. The one's miking at the minute. Sora versus XM2W. Okay, let's have a go. Got a Fnatic one. It's been slightly mauled. One careful owner. The other one's around on my desk. So, you want the Sora versus XM2 new one. Alright, here we go. So, both looking pretty similar. Middle row far left, that one. It's a Cooler Master M712. With the weirdest sensor position. They're looking similar, aren't they? A little bit more straighter, the XM2, I reckon. Hey, one end Zane, first time catching you live and watch your VODs. Hey mate, nice. How you doing, sir? How do you appreciate the content? Still looking similar, aren't they? See, this end game gear's got better side buttons, I think, the size of them, and they feel nice as well. They've got the teal 2.0 Kales in them. What's next? You want to see against Cooler Master? Or you just seen which type it was? XM2 seems more rounded hump. Oh, I didn't do this, let's put them back front to front. Yeah, it's a little bit short of the Sora. Yeah, slightly more rounded hump, you're right, I'd say, with a bit more of a sharper tail. It's a bit like an S2. Sorry, S2 rear maybe inside. Kind of gives me that kind of vibe, that side. Where's that carcass? Kind of looks a bit like that. That's an S2 shell, can't remember now. Kind of that vibe, isn't it, I'd say. Slightly more tapered buttons. Similar size. It's definitely took some inspiration. How do you rate the clicks in the Sora? Feel nice, but like people say, they think they're a little bit heavy. But not end of the world for me. I quite like Kale Reds. So compared to other ones, I'd say they're a little bit heavier. That mouse clicking ASMR. I mean, they're definitely not happy as that Starlight 12, right? Use the dental drill. What's this? Molong. Thanks for tour of it. Ended up modding my area 7 to 49. Nice. Your dental drill special, mate. I like it. In the right channel. Doing great now. You have miracles in your Razor Basilisk V3. Okay. No worries, man. Razor Basilisk. Oh. Don't think as bad as some Zowie bases, mate. It's all good. Pretty close. Agreed, mate. I think they're pretty close, aren't they? Those shapes. Indeed. Right, should we see now a G Pro? So we're going to G Pro. The mice have invaded, my friend. The mice have invaded. Look at the G Pro like hump. Like, I kind of like it because it feels my palm. I feel like I palm the G Pro super light more. Look how much more aggressive the front is on the Sora. Sora? I think it's Sora. Whichever way, I'll murder it. I mean, that's an aggressive bump, isn't it? It's definitely giving me S2 vibe. Mouse got an update, Logitech G502X. Ooh, you like the 502 normally? I think the 502 might be better. The 502X, when I was looking at a few issues, I thought, but at least Logitech upgraded it. Dorito! You test that car out today? You gonna look at it? You jag? This fucking camera, come on. Focus, bitch. Don't unfocus like that. Don't troll me. Oh no, it's coming. Doing it my sweet on sec. Dead centre focus. Oh, got robbed, mate. Didn't you thought you won last night? Here you go. I'm like a flared booty, but not too flared, I would say. Potato! The nerd has returned. What else do you want to see it against? Anything? I've heard you having a sailbob freestanding basis for everybody. No, that's definitely a false rumour, mate. I think I've retired from standing bases, actually. Retirement has begun. A little bit shorter than the G Pro. Super light. Hashtag fake news, yeah, that's the one. Definitely fake news. This was basically a mini XM1, isn't it? We'll see. I don't think so. We tried it before, mate. It looks very similar. No, I think it's more like a S2. Longer than the Pulsar. Interesting. This is a Pulsar Mini, though. I'll look in a sec, so. I've just literally gone through it. Got maybe like a sieve. Definitely got more aggressive hump. I think he looks slightly more rounded. The XM1 or XM2. Camera's messing with my motions today. Focus. Fuck off, like focusing that. Like part of the new build setup will be getting a new camera. If I throw this one through the window. I might use it for a different view, maybe. Flat sides on the Pulsar. Have you used the S2? You got any delay using it? I haven't used it yet. The XM2, using it tomorrow or Friday. Use it on Tarkov. Not keeping 1K polling. Interesting, okay. I'll have a look. I saw it's not dropped, but we'll have a look. We'll monitor on Friday, remind me. Have a look. I wouldn't call it smaller, you see? They're pretty... Maybe. It's like a mil, maybe. On the rear. The rear looks slightly... I can try and hold it. It's like that. It's just off that rear skate, but... Smudge smaller, yeah, exactly. Mini, micro bit smaller. If you look at the hump, which we'll look at a minute ago, you can see it's a bit more aggressive, the hump. The teardown for the XM2 is coming on YouTube tomorrow. So if you're interested in all the dimensions and stuff, that'll be out on YouTube. But if we bust out the Zari shell, which is half itself, but we're saying this is ironic. This is 40 grams. This is 47 grams. There's no fucking mouse on it. Like, that's the difference in the way things have changed. But if you look at this, focus. I mean, there's no base, so probably not worth flicking it over. You can see how that's a zombie mouse. What are you talking about? Thingy. Oh. Like a little mouse holder after 3D print one. They're quite similar, that style. I reckon it looks a lot more like it from this side. Oh, pretty Zowie. Absolutely pretty zombie. Oh my days. Shouldn't be able to read today. I'd say it's got more of a common theme to the S2 than it has to the XM1, but it's not far off the XM1. I feel like we have to keep that in now. What else do you want to say? I want to try the XM2W but badly, but still unemployed. Oh man, I'd ship you one, mate, but it's guaranteed to get lost. Guaranteed. You have to start trading in mice or something. What else should we look at in there? Let's compare it to the katana. This is quite a nice katana. I quite like this one. I mean, this is definitely quite a bit smaller. Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Not quite a bit, a couple of mil. It feels it already, it's a lot bulkier, can't you? Katana's a chonker. In it. It is a big mouse actually. I didn't realize how big it was until you put it in the pack, and then you're like, holy moly! Do you have a ZA13 to compare it to? Hey, Nesdom. I have, but not handy. It's in a box. My house being renovated, unfortunately. These are the only ones that I've got. I think. No, I haven't got one. Sorry, man. Like I failed you. I'm glad they moved away from the magnetic front. I kind of like the magnetic front. Oh, this camera's doing mine to Sweden today. What's it doing? Come on. Why can't you focus today? I have so many problems.